We set sail for a gilded island, maps drawn up in glitter and ink, her tales of a chest overflowing. Sign here, let's get rich in a blink. She stood tall on a crate in the harbor, red coat, bright smile, sharp grin. Bring 10 more and your fortune is waiting. That's how she hauled us in. Hey! Oh, Robin Noble's rusty treasure chest, shiny on the surface, rotten like the rest. Gold turned to gravel, diamonds turned to sand. We bought her broken promises and built her castle on our hands. Raise your marks and bang 'em on the table. Here's to every dream she stole. Oh, Robin Noble's rusty treasure chest, and not a scrap of noble in her soul. She passed out paper crowns like medals, called us captains one by one. Each friend is a ladder to glory. Climb higher, your voyage begun. We stack names like barrels in the hold, till the whole damn hole ran thin. 10 paid her, then 10 more behind us. Only one ever cashed in. Oh, Robin Noble's rusty treasure chest, shiny on the surface, rotten like the rest. Gold turned to gravel, diamonds turned to sand. We bought her broken promises and built her castle on our hands. Raise your marks and bang 'em on the table. Here's to every dream she stole. Oh, Robin Noble's rusty treasure chest, and not a scrap of noble in her soul. We cracked that crate at dawn's first light, split a scraps, a tangle of lies. Not a coin, just crumpled contracts, and our names in tiny lines. Hey, now when a stranger waves a fortune from a crate upon the pier, we shout, we've sailed that circle. Sweetheart, keep your ladder out of here. A Robin Noble's rusty treasure chest, shiny on the surface, rotten like the rest. Gold turned to gravel, diamonds turned to sand. We bought her broken promises and built her castle on our hands. Raise your arms and bang 'em on the table. Sing it so the harbor knows. Oh, Robin Noble's rusty treasure chest, and we're the crew that watched all gold decompose. Hey!
Karma's a bitch.
Queen of Karma.
Hello, everyone. Hello, and how are you all doing today? I hope that you are all doing very, 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 very well, and that you are having a wonderful, wonderful evening. If you have not checked out my video that I posted about an hour and a half ago about the Herbalife murders, please do make sure that you go and check it out. Trying to spread awareness about this, and we're going to be following the case from now on, so go make sure you watch that. But I hope that all of you are having a wonderful, wonderful day. Greetings, everyone. Let's hear what the voice has to say. That's right. We have known Robin Noble for quite a while, actually. Here on our channel, we got to know her when she started it on Onpassive, and she and Marty got kicked out together. And we've been kind of following her ever since. And I thought that today it would be good to just kind of get together before Friday tomorrow. Hello! And we are going to discuss what Robin Noble is doing right now, because it's craziness. It's absolute crazy bonkers time. So let's just get right into it. Let's get right into it. So like I said, we first met Miss Robin Noble. Some of you may know her as The Voice. That's what she was called when she was in Onpassive. And now Robin wasn't someone that joined Onpassive right at the beginning and then immediately was on all of the webinars. She was somebody that kind of showed up. Didn't really know she existed much. And then she uploaded a video on August 1st, 2021 via Bill Musk that was called My Life Matters. This is it right here.
Matters. On July 31st, 2004, I was in a car accident in Russia that literally shattered my body and my life. On the bright side, on July 31st,
Thank God she lived, right?
2021, exactly 17 years later, I am here very grateful to be alive and celebrating life, albeit in ways I never thought or imagined. I dreamed of a passive way of earning a residual income because I could not work, and I always hoped that something good would happen one day. And it did. Today,
The subtitle just says, and it! But yeah, she started off by being like, I was in a car accident. It was awful. I almost died. But it's okay because it's 17 years later and I'm in Onpassive now. So I'm going to emotionally manipulate you to join this scam with me.
Today, I am a founder with a global artificial intelligence IT company launching in 2021.
Ooh, that didn't age well, did it?
My future is very bright, as I have literally found my voice again, and I do weekly presentations for members around the world.
So the whole, like, I found my voice again kind of became her thing. Found my voice again here in Onpassive after. And then Robin was never on camera. Even if everyone else had to be on camera, Robin didn't have to be on camera, and we'll get into why in just a moment. So she started going by literally just the voice. That's what they called her.
Don't let your fear hold you back from reaching your dreams, and don't let anyone define who you are or limit what you can become in life.
That's right.
My life matters, and so does yours. If you would like to
Join this scam to show yourself how much you care about yourself.
join us in changing the world in so many incredible ways,
So many.
please contact me for more information or get back to the person who sent you this video. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to welcoming you into our global family of over 810,000 people, like-minded and wonderful people.
This is like a blast from the past, isn't it? Remember when they were doing these?
And the highest good of all, we are all in it to win it.
In it to win it! Robin Noble. She loves me. She loves me not. She loves me. She loves me not. That was a sad place to end the video. But yes. That's when we got introduced mainly to good old Robin Noble. And she came on our radar. Because I was like, that's an interesting MLM story. And Robin is from Canada. But she was in the Onpassive scam for quite a while. I mean, from 2021 until 2025. And like I said, she did get kicked out with Marty. But before she got kicked out, Robin ran a bit of a grift. And I'm going to show you what I mean. So Robin is in Canada. I'm also in Canada. Robin suffers from cancer. And Robin started doing fundraisers claiming that she had gotten cancer for the third time within a year in about 2024 all the way into 2025 until she was like removed from Onpassive. She claimed that she needed medical expenses, transportation, and living expenses because she got diagnosed with cancer. Robin also claims that she was someone that had a career in the cruise ship industry for quite a long while. She talks about it a lot. And so if she's in Canada, we don't pay for our chemotherapy treatments here. Like if you're in the US or somewhere else, we also have pretty damn good services in every province when it comes to getting hospital transportation. You can even get transportation to and from appointments. You can have your living expenses paid for, where you can get on a disability program. That's actually like a lot better than a welfare program, or here we call it in Ontario Works. I don't remember what it's called where Robin is. She's at West. But it was just kind of jarring to sort of see, because I was like, what do you need money from the people of Onpassive for? I want to also remind you that the people of Onpassive was very heavily people that were in India, South Africa, places like Papua New Guinea. And I would argue places that people are not as well off as like Robin and I are here in Canada. You know what I'm saying? So it didn't really sit right with me that she was coming on here and having people, well, do this.
Our friend Robin Noble is in need of our support. She was recently diagnosed with her third cancer this year, yes, and is facing many unexpected large expenses. We understand that times are hard, but if you can help her, please use her PayPal account and click on Friends and Family to send her a gift of money. Her email address is renoble2021@rogers.com, and her account will accept all currencies. In difficult times, we come together to do what we can, and I know that this will help her. She would never ask for herself, so thank you for supporting our friend.
The arms of the angel fly away from the scam. Yes. So, that happened, and that made me a little bit weary, because, like I said, we don't really need extra money here in Canada if we get cancer. We are very, very fortunate here in Canada. Like I said, they have services for everything here that you can get. And with Robin having had a career, I'm assuming she got like some kind of pension. The cruise ship lines here are pretty good for things like that, to tell you the truth. So I was like, why is she asking people in like South Africa and India to send her money for cancer treatment? She doesn't need it. It's not like the US where you're going to get a bill for $500,000 because you went to chemo. You know what I mean? Like, we don't really have that, especially with things like cancer that are terminal. And if it's her third time getting it in a year, or the third cancer, I should say, that's a lot. The cancer apparently got worse and worse and worse until in July, when Robin was removed with Marty in July of 2025. Now, I just want to show you one more video of hers before we get into the rest of this slideshow, just so that you can kind of get a feel for Robin kind of just before she got removed from Onpassive with Marty in July of 2025.
That I think is really quite lovely. It's from Angela Bassett, an actress. It says, "Don't settle for average. Bring your best to the moment. Then, whether it fails or succeeds, at least you know you gave it all you had." And that's what I do and try and do every day of my life now, with so many things that have happened, so many doors that have opened for me now,
Hey,
and with such a future
Angel,
ahead,
Donnie.
I want to be able to be the best that I can be moving forward as well.
So she was all about the inspirational quotes, a lot of emotional manipulation, a lot of, using her health, and then also somehow trying to put in her cruise ship experience into everything. Like there was actually a time where every time we heard from Robin, she would be like, "Well, my life on the cruise ships," and we'd be like, "Oh my God, the cruise ships again. Jesus Christ, give it up, woman." But I didn't want to say that she was like scamming with cancer. because there wasn't anything. It wasn't like Bad Boy Tragic's GoFundMe, where like we all know that that's a scam. It was like, I don't have proof. She hasn't posted up medical records that say something different like he did. You know what I mean? Like there wasn't anything that I could hold up and say, this is proof here that she doesn't have cancer and might be scamming a little bit. But let's talk about what Robin is doing now. Because even after she and Marty got removed from Onpassive, July of 2025, and they moved on to Lev AI, she was still apparently very, very sick. When Marty got ill, it became all about Marty. And that's not really proof of anything. You know, even if she was sick, she could have kind of pivoted the attention to Marty and been like, donate to him instead, you know? Yeah, like he needed the money more than she did. You know what I mean? He actually did have to pay for his health care that we don't really have to pay for here. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So that didn't really mean much. But just put a pin in that for a little bit here, you know? She's still apparently very, very sick. But she had started this amazing venture, Lev AI, when Marty was still with us. They both went and started that up. They were very, very impressed with Randy, and they were very, very impressed with Larry Lane. They thought they were real cool people. You know, the type of people that they wanted to look up to, right? Marty especially was very impressed with Larry Lane. Then I saw Robin promoting the crypto gold exchange, the GGC coin. And that's what Larry Lane is in, as we have spoken about extensively on this channel. Go check out those streams if you haven't yet. So at one point I was like, all right, is this Robin lady, is she in Lev AI? Did she stay there? Because Randy is still very much in Lev AI, which is partnered with Nueva, another MLM. We have MLMs merging fucking everywhere here right now. And so, you know, it's problematic. But Randy and Blake were in that. We talked about how Blake was the CEO, his son. And now there's a new CEO, and that's still kind of trying to figure out what's going on with that. Larry moved off to the crypto gold exchange, and Robin was kind of like promoting both. But there was a time where she like was very, very heavily just in Lev AI, and she would just be posting. So I thought to myself, maybe she would decide to stay. And then all of a sudden she would post up a GGC coin. And at this time, I was only kind of following the posts that she was making on her Facebook. So I was like, what is going on? What is she a part of, this lady? What is she doing? So despite all of the drama with this, it appears that this lady is actually in both of these. She is actually in Lev AI and GGC and MWR Life, which is the one that our dear, dear friend Michael Williams AIM is in. Also from Onpassive. And then I added myself to her group a while ago. And I got in, finally. And I realized that this lady's just running constant scams. not even all of it. Those aren't even all of them. It's not only these three. This lady has a problem. A huge problem. Every time that I check in, there's something else that she seems to be promoting. What's etched in? What's etched in? What? Robin as a pirate? I like it. Can we go back to not seeing her face? Never seen her face before. She did use the AI version of herself. I mean, it's sort of close. I believe this is a younger photo here that we have, if I had to guess. But yeah, this is the treasure chest of scams. And I know you couldn't read any of the posts I just showed you, so I thought we would go through some together tonight. Here we have in November of 2025, she was promoting these Canadian CBD oil products. This was a new MLM that popped up that I plan on covering in future, so that will be fun now. And as you can see, it's CBD products for Canadians only. She was so impressed with this company. It was the best company she's ever seen. I'm sure that she's never been a part of anything else that she loves as much as this CBD oil company in November of 2025. Look at it all. Like, you can get everything. You can get gummies. You can get the oils. You can get everything, drops. All of it. And then we have the Make Wishes Real, which is what MWR stands for, and MWR Life. And of course, we have her 2 extra presentations. But as you can see, that's also in November 2025. So she's sharing out the Zoom link because they do a lot of these Zoom meetings every week, right? And she's like, let's pack the room, invite all your guests, invite your team members. Commissions are being paid. People are happy. So I'm like, oh, okay. So you finally found the one that's paying out. I'm glad that you can stay there with Michael Williams' AIM. You guys can be automatic internet millionaires together. Good for you. And then you may remember this post. I showed you guys this post when we were talking about Larry Lane and being in GGC. Because Robin came out and was like, Larry Lane is not contacting anyone asking for money nor gifting with GGC coin. Do not respond. Delete and block. Apparently they had a whole bunch of scammers that were pretending to be him that were then like writing all of the people in their Facebook group, like, send me money. And people were like, oh, okay, Larry Lane. So she had to put out a big bulletin. That was fun. Also in November of 2025, we have the Robin Noble that we know and love, of course. Hello, everyone. As many of you know, travel has been a big part of my life. We know, Robin. You don't let us forget. Working on the luxury cruise ships for nearly 20 years, and so much travel before that. So it should be no surprise that I have partnered with an amazing travel membership company. It's called MWR Life, and my link is right here. Just click it. If you love travel as much as I do, and are thinking about or working towards trips in the next year or sooner, you might find this membership interesting. I find it interesting, all right. You can be a consumer, customer, or you can be a business partner and join Michael Williams. Yes, the one and only. Thank God for that, right? We don't need any more. We don't need more than one. Thank you. And me as we grow our global travel business with like-minded people, such as yourselves. Consider this a savings account for your travel dreams, so that they become your reality. Michael does presentations on this business twice a day, every Tuesday and Thursday at 2 p.m. and 9 p.m. And I've shown you guys that presentation before. And then she says she'll post the link, blah, blah, blah. No pressure. And as always, it's your choice. And I'm like, what the fuck is this, Robin? What are you doing? GGC is the worst. That type of thing is still going on. The scam within the scam, right? Oh, the real voice. Perfect. I'm glad I got it. She's a dime. Then, excuse me, on December 1st, okay, we have, her getting right into the GGC coin. And here we have, she starts sharing these like conversations that Larry Lane is having with people, which I have found completely fascinating. Because I don't know how this really promotes it that great, but whatever. But this it just made me laugh because that red post we read earlier where she's like, he's not handing out GGC coins. Maybe if he wasn't like personally messaging people so much like this about gifted coins. Like, I thought he wasn't doing that, Robin. Anyway, for now, we are a little too heavy with the GGC offering. But I will add more companies soon. What do you mean, Robin? Robin, what do you mean? Robin, there's like 5 companies in here already that you're promoting. How many MLMs do you have to be a part of? No, like seriously, you're in like 5 of them. How many do you have to be a part of? Like, that's ridiculous. I don't want to overwhelm anyone, including me. Maybe you should quit about 4 of those MLMs then. Here is another exciting piece of info GGC coins. It's super exciting. Get ready for this. So someone says, hello. Thanks for this opportunity. Can anyone clarify if the free 100 was extended or not? I read in an earlier post that someone was trying to get it extended a few weeks. Thank you. And then we got Larry Lane. It says owner on it. That's right. It says owner. Again, put a pin in that for later on. He says, yes, it's 100 gifted coins until December 12th. Once the coin hits $2, the gifted tokens will drop to 50 gifted times $2. Still a $100 value. Yep, we're paying coins for recruiting in this thing. Here's another one. Some more exciting info. Boom! Your is you. In case you didn't know, when they say your, they're talking about you. Thanks, Robin. And they is your team members. So someone says, and this, I don't know, like, what messaging app are they using? It looks like somebody talking to themselves. Even the last one, I was like, why does it look like Larry asked himself a question and then responded to it? I mean, I'm just saying, it looks like it all comes from the same. It's not Facebook or Instagram or even a text message because it would be on like different. Anyway, you earn your personal commissions even if you're only holding 100 coins. If they buy 10,000 coins and you sponsor them, you get 10,000 coins. Also 100% match on all your personals. Plus you earn the 10%, which equals $1,000. Apparently. Because they said so. On their fake blockchain. What is the minimum coins they can buy after joining and earn matching coin, please? Any amount. Boom, boom, boom. That's what those are supposed to imply. Excuse me. So here we have December 1st again. Coming very soon. The new GGC website will be in 40 languages. Scamming. 40 languages across the globe. Wonderful. Here we have when the GGC coin hit $3 a coin. Oh my God. We're gonna be rich. We're rich. You know what I mean? Like, really? Really? 40 languages, 200,000 countries. It makes no sense. I know. I've been trying to figure it out, and I can't. I'm like, I don't understand why they think they're making money. And then they're just like handing out coins when people join. I'm like, okay, but you can't just like give them away. That's not even how the crypto works. Like, what? How are we making money here? What are we doing? Just seems very strange. What is the exchange rate between GGC and Ocoin? 1 for 1. They're worth the same. Don't we all have 10 Ocoins just burning a hole in our wallets? We all do, don't we? But yeah, December 10th of 2025 is when GGC coin hit $3. And guys, you got to remember that because look, history is being made. It's a piece of history, I guess. So like put that on the calendars. December 10th is the day that we celebrate GGC coins. And here's the funny part about these coins, right? Is that they're like crypto coins backed by gold. How? Like, explain. What is that even? Like, they never go into it. They never explain that or what that means for you as a customer, what it means for the distributors, what it means at all. Nobody knows. They're just backed by gold. Promise. And then December 19th, we had a very, very ironic post, one of my favorites, where Robin decided to come and tell her treasure chest of scams group, look out for family and friends. This time of year is when scammers do the most damage. Online and telephone fraud is at its highest, targeting our elderly and frail. You mean like people with cancer, Robin? Those who live alone and those who still believe that everyone is good. Yeah, because you know not everyone's good, right, Robin? And it's not because Ash Mufara kicked you out of Onpassive, I bet. Be aware and stay safe. Handshake, prayers. And I'm like, yeah, you, Robin, you're the scammer. This whole group is full of scams, damn it. Like, what do you mean, be weary of scammers? Lord. You got to go to the gold mine tour. Yeah, you got to go on the gold mine tour to go figure it out. And I'm like, but even if they're mining gold, what the fuck does that have to do with the coins? And how does that fit into the MLM? I still don't get it. They're like, we have coins that are backed by gold, and we have a mine where we mine the gold, but we're not going to tell you how any of this makes any sense, works together, or helps you in your business. It's like, cool, thanks. That's great. I can't wait to go see it. I'll grab my hard hat. Like, a mine where 1 ton of ore produces 1 ounce of gold. Probably. Just ridiculous. Here we are, December 21st, a little closer to Christmas. You know, you got to go hard right before Christmas. Where we have Larry Lane promising something by the end of December, which probably did not materialize. But anyway, Ashley comes in and says, hello, everyone. We will be able to withdraw the gifted coins, or must you buy some to be able to withdraw? I think she meant like, can we just take out the gifted coins that you gifted to us? Like, is that for me to pull out? Or does it have to stay there and be used in the GGC? Like, is it like the O coin, basically, right? And Larry, of course, comes in and says, the purchased coins you can move quickly. The ones people have bought. The gifted coins and the bonus coins will be locked for a certain amount of time to protect the coin. From what? Are there monsters? I don't understand. What are we doing? Protect the coin. Not you, the coin. It also will keep people holding as the coin grown even more in value. Oh, yeah, no, that's what makes it grows in value, when people just hold on to it. After the locked period ends, people will be able to draw out a percentage of them each week or month. Those details coming soon. So you're not really getting gifted coins. It's more like you're borrowing them. And they might let you use them soon. Yay! Were they all able to buy their Christmas presents for their entire families with GGC? See, they keep saying they make money, and they keep saying that they can withdraw and that people are getting their commissions and happy. But once again, I am seeing nobody actually like claiming to be one of the people that actually withdrew. Right? Isn't that always how it goes? They're like, tons of people have been living off of this for months now. And I'm like, oh, okay, can you show me one that like, because usually in an MLM, when you buy stuff with your MLM, you guys know, you've seen it. You've seen the Scentsy purple card and all the cards. And they're like, oh, you made so much money in my MLM this past month. They bought me this Starbucks coffee. I know when you go to your job and you get paid, you can't get a Starbucks coffee with it, but I did. That's why MLMs are better. Hashtag boss babe. And you're like, sweetie, I pay my rent and buy my groceries. It's like, fuck you and your stupid Starbucks, you know? But with these ones, it's always interesting to me. It's like the only MLMs where we don't get those lifestyle posts where they're like, my MLM paid my mortgage this month. This is my $5 million mansion, you know? They're like, oh, we can't show that. That's a secret. We just need you to trust us that people are pulling money out and that they're making money here. We also don't have an income disclosure statement, by the way. We're making illegal income claims all over the internet right now. It's like, fuck, you know? Victory with GGC. Nobody has withdrawn. I mean, they keep saying, like, even back in December, Robin was all like, people are getting their money. And I was like, who? Where? Name one. Like, I don't even think Larry Dane's gotten paid yet, you know? But they probably are. I mean, that's who it's for, right? Tons of money is changing hands. Yeah, apparently there's a lot of money going in, right? Yeah. Yeah, just you don't hear about it coming back out again. That's the problem, right? You know? So, yeah, there you go. Each week or month, you'll be able to pull out a little bit. Lucky you. Here we have January 3rd. You know, Christmas went by. They did the whole, buy it Christmas thing, blah, blah, blah. And then we get another conversation. This was asked. Robin is like, this is what you do when companies let you ask questions, right? You share the answers. I've never been a part of one before. This was asked, so plan according, just plan according, and tells others as well, ASAP. So can still proceed on setting up kids' accounts. Mm-hmm. Can still proceed on setting up kids' accounts with 10 GGC gifts rewarded. Correct? Yes, but there will eventually be a KYC. Larry, you're supposed to have a KYC before you ever exchange any money. Why isn't there one already? There'll eventually be a KYC process. So under 18, they can hold their coins to gain value. Minor children, they would like to sign up, but it's illegal. So their loophole is they can make an account, buy their coins with their allowance money and the money they get on birthdays and Christmas. They can't work, Larry. Where are they getting the money from, Grandma? And then they can just hold on to the coins. until they turn 18 and then can legally be a part of it. That's illegal, Larry. It's illegal trading. Even if you're just doing it with crypto. Let's not start bringing minors into these things. You already harm minors enough by having the parents involved and by asking parents to use minors in their ads for the products of these things. Or you will also be able to transfer from wallet to wallet. So they'll be moving money as minors while not doing a KYC. Like, what illegal shit's going on over here, Larry Lane? With minor children, no less. Okay, one can transfer from kids' wallet to parents, even without KYC then. I know, I'll just have my minors transfer it to me and I'll pull it out for them. We'll just do it all illegally. It'll be great. Like, this is literally the type of thing where I'm like, okay, now I know I usually joke, but telephone la policia. All right? Not cool. No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this because I've already alerted the SEC that you're trying to do this. So hopefully it doesn't take them much time before they come and put a pin in that shit. Because this is illegal as fucking hell, Larry. And it's about time that you actually get into trouble for doing some of these, eh? You've been going since what? Hyperverse, Larry? Hyperverse and then Milo Life, Talk Fusion, Live AI, GGC. We followed you through a whole bunch of them, haven't we? But now we're fucking with minors. That's where I draw the line. The kids have to work in the mine. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if that was going to happen next. I'm just saying. I've already talked about I don't like how there's no labor laws with anything to do with this already with adults. And that's why it horrifies me when they're like, and now let's bring in children. If you think Hollywood's bad with children, just see what MLMs will do with them. And there is no one to call. Who are you going to call? The Ghostbusters, literally. Who are you going to call? The DSA? They're not going to help you. You know, like, who do we call? I hope the SEC does something. We'll have to see. It is. It's really sketchy. I don't like this at all. It's not good. You have to invest the princess's college money in something. No. I think it's called a college education plan. And it's one so that if she decides against college, she can still pull out the money and use it for something. That's what you invest in. Because I got fucked over with mine. Okay? I had to transfer. I paid for my sister's fucking university. I had to transfer my education plan. And then I had to pay for my shit out of my own pocket. And I'm still paying off loans. So, now we have January 29th, end of January. Time for the next opportunity. Why? What? How many do we fucking need, Robin? Think about it. We have the CBD oil, MWR Life, Live AI, which is also Nueva now. Like, they're now the same thing. GGC. And then whatever this is now. What is this? Time for the next opportunity. Do you want to double your money in 60 days? Oh, this sounds promising, doesn't it? Do you have $550 USD to start this program? I don't think many do, Robin. Especially makes me laugh because you have to also remember most of the people in Robin's group here are from Onpassive again. Remember, from South Africa, from India, Papua New Guinea. And she's just, do you have $550 US? I know you're in Taiwan right now, but do you have it? It's like, probably not. I don't even have that. And I'm in fucking Canada, so probably not. Just, no. You know, like, think about it, Robin. And this is the big one. Do you know how to copy and paste on your phone? Like it's 1999 and we still got flip phones or something here. If you want to know more, put something in the comments. Just anything, I guess. Some people just put the word something. And I will post this next opportunity that will help you earn money in the short, medium, and long term. Well, at least we got all of them in there, I guess. Yeah, and it's just like, Jesus Christ, this woman, we need to stop her. She needs to be stopped. This is getting ridiculous. Lordy. So they're having a GGC conference. This was one of the latest posts. I wanted to show it to you. I also wanted to show you it's not just Robin posting in this. It is mainly Robin. If you go in there, there'll be like 10 posts of Robin's and then like one post from somebody else in one of these scams. Usually somebody else that's high up in GGC or Lev AI. Not so much the other scams. It appears that most of the other members of this group, if not just leftover people from Onpassive that are like lost. Every once in a while, some poor Onpassive person wanders back into this group. And they're like, what am I doing here? What's going on? That's kind of funny. I get a kick out of that, right? So we still have some of that going on. But it seems like for the most part, the people that are commenting other than her are high-ups that are either in Live AI / Nueva now, because we got some of those Nueva girls coming in. It's going to get fun over here. And GGC people like Cheryl here. For those who are going to the GGC conference, there is a block of rooms. And the basic cost is $159 a night plus taxes. Mm-hmm. You're paying for all of that out of pocket. You're going to a GGC conference, okay? My hair's bothering me right now, damn it. You're going to a GGC conference. So you got to pay for your travel. You have to pay for the conference, by the way. The tickets are pretty cheap, but still, you're still buying a ticket. And then you have to pay $160 a night. And this conference is a whole weekend thing. So you're probably going to have to stay at least 2 nights, you know, to like do the real conference and do everything that's involved with the weekend, right? Especially if you want to go see the mine. You're probably going to want to stay for that. Make sure there's no kids there. And then literally, like, you're looking at, I don't know, $700-800 for some people for this event. Never mind, also, you have to stay at your rank this month if you've hit any ranks. So you would have to buy the coin, etc., etc. So this thing's getting pricey. And again, I don't know if anyone's been pulling out money from it. It's not really looking good, like I said. And then there's this post from Robin. Feel free to use this. Robin, you're supposed to take that in. Yeah, Robin, remember when you asked other people if they knew how to copy and paste on a phone? Yeah, sweetie, you forgot to. Anyway, boom! The momentum is unstoppable! Rockets and explosions and all the things, right? I've been talking about this for a while, but the numbers just got real. We are officially backed by 4 I'm going to say this. Get ready. Sit down. If you're not sitting, you're going to want to sit down for this. $4 billion. $4 billion in gold reserves. Plus, oh yeah, no, I'm not done yet. Another $1.2 billion in bullion, art, and collectibles. Remember, guys, they're all in the vaults. Yeah, they got a gold mine and a vault. I mean, what more could you ask for, right? This isn't just a project. It's a legacy in the making. We are building our own exchange. And the pre-launch phase is absolutely catching fire. Yeah, we've seen that a few times, haven't we? Look, I'm still on a mission to make sure no one I know misses out on this. The gift I'm giving away, free wallets right now that come with a $100 gold-backed token. Oh my God. $100 token. Amazing. Amazing. The clock. That same token is expected to hit $200 by Valentine's Day. Oh, the day of love. How nice. It's coming up soon. Lovely. This weekend. I've already secured my family and friends, and I'm ready to help you do the same. It takes 2 minutes. It costs $0 to open the wallet. Stop watching from the sidelines while we've got the #1 asset in history at our backs. Drop a gold below. I hate it. Or DM me right now for your link. And I'm like, hashtag wake up, hashtag gold standard, hashtag financial freedom, which again, like I said, I don't think anyone's pulled out of this wallet. So nobody's reached financial freedom here except for maybe Larry Lane. You know, like... Then we have Happy Wednesday, everyone. Here's a direct link to the recording of last night's Zoom session with Keith Yarbrough and Tommy Kemp, where they shared some exciting updates about GGC. Please share privately with those who joined you and in your own groups. Thank you. And I was like, wow, look at that. Awesome. Good for her. Wake up! That's right. I hope you are saying that like Dr. Evie. I did. You can see me. Then, just as I was like, oh, maybe Robin has totally moved on because it had been a little while since she had posted about Lev AI. She posted about Lev AI again. February 11th, yesterday. She was posting about their amazing meeting they had at 10 p.m. last night. So you can see everyone was welcome. It's very important. You guys would hate me if I played these for you right now. I watched both of these. I did. I was looking to see if there was any Robin in them, to see if there was anything really worth bringing up here today. Not really. No, nothing that we can't wait to talk about next time that we need to talk about this company. But someone, because this made me laugh, our dear friend Cheryl here showed up and said, what is Lev AI HQ? And she said, Lev AI headquarters. Blake used to call these corporate this. I guess it's stuck. I think she meant corporate hits. I don't think that's what she was asking you. I don't think she was asking you what it stands for. I think she was asking you what the fuck it is, because she's from GGC. And she's probably now watching you promote this other company. And she's like, I thought you were in GGC. What are you doing? What is Lev AI HQ? Like, but sure, Robin. Good job. So it appears that Robin is not only in the GGC, the MWR Life or the Lev AI. She is in a whole bunch of fucking scams. This group is just riddled with them. It's all she's doing now is finding new MLMs to join and become a part of to promote them in this group and try to build downlines. And it's just kind of frustrating because I'm kind of like, what is that even for? You know what I mean? Like, you cannot be a part of 6 MLMs at the same time and be successful in one of them. Like it's not going to happen, especially if you're joining at the bottom level like she is. I mean, this poor woman's now going to be working around the clock. The other thing that's interesting is that Robin's making a lot of future plans to go on trips with MWR Life. And I'm just kind of wondering how that's going to go. You know, with the cancer treatments for her 3 cancers that have returned in the last year. You know, how she'll be traveling to all of these exotic tropical places she keeps talking about, where she's allegedly going to meet up with all of these people that are in MWR Life and GGC and Lev AI. Because GGC, as you saw, is talking about conferences, and they're also talking about going on future trips as a company and that kind of thing. Lev AI, same sort of thing. They're talking about doing meetups and all that. And Robin is talking about all of this stuff, promoting all of these scams, a part of all of these things right now. And there is no talk of cancer. There is no talk of her needing any funds right now. In fact, it seems like she has a lot of funds. She apparently had $550 US to buy into that company she was promoting that I just showed you. And I'm just, just kind of wondering, Robin, what's going on with that? Are you feeling better? Have you been miraculously cured? Did the Nuevo products cure you? Are you going to go visit the mine? I think that we deserve to know. And I think that if you are still suffering from cancer, or if you've been cured, that we deserve to know. Because once again, you are literally having people make you.
Robin Noble is in need of our support. She was recently diagnosed with her 3rd cancer this year, yes, and is facing many unexpected large expenses. We understand that times are hard, but if you can help her, please use her PayPal account and click on Friends and Family to send.
So they can't get a refund, right, Robin? If you click Friends and Family, you can't get a refund after you send it. So if anyone ever tells you, that's why. I'm just saying, Robin, I think that we all deserve to know what's going on with your cancer. If you've been miraculously cured, please let us know. I'm sure there's many people in my audience right now that have a loved one that's suffering of cancer. We'd like to know what cure you used. And if you are still suffering, how are we going to all of these meet and greets and going on all of these trips? I'm just a little bit confused. So I'm hoping that in future, Robin lets us know what's going on with that. Hopefully she does. In the meantime, though, I'm going to be keeping an eye on her treasure chest of scams. It's quite the Facebook group now. I get a kick out of it. So, yeah, that's all I've got for you guys tonight. I just thought I would come on here and we would have that little talk. And maybe Robin can let us know how her cancer treatments are going. We would like an update, Robin. Anytime you're ready on the Facebook group or, make a short little video. Let us all know how you're doing. That would be wonderful. But thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me, everyone. Once again, earlier on tonight, I posted an amazing video. I thought it was amazing. It was very nice. Beardo was there. That was kind of cool. And it was about the Herbalife murder. There was just somebody sentenced in the abuse part of the case. Murder sentences are still going to happen. But it's something that we really do need to talk more about. So do go and check out that video. There is going to be a very special Valentine's Day Friday tomorrow night. Probably a little bit earlier than today, than today's stream. But I do hope to see you all there. It should be very, very fun. I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, come and hang out with me for Friday, where we will be talking about the Onpassive Victory with Ash scam. Cult. Whatever you want to call it, both works. Have a fabulous night, everyone! And I will see you all tomorrow. Make sure you give this a like, subscribe, and think of I love all your faces. Goodbye! Whenever you're ready, Robin, we will be here. You know, let us know how you cure your 3 cancer. Or how you'll be traveling on chemo. We would love to hear it. Talk to you soon. Cancer scammers are the bane of my existence. Straight to jail.